Yeah.
mentally in that,
Yeah.
in maybe like that depth of consciousness is actually maybe we're in line with. And that's where I feel like I've been so thirsty to grow in my depth of conception and understanding and psychology that I'm like, I barely understand how I'm breathing right now. Like,
See? And now to me, that I would suggest to you,
yeah,
ponder it,
tell me.
that is that inner thing I'm talking about. Because you don't know
Oh,
why, like you've got this
no.
thirst, but you're just
Yeah.
like thirsty for it.
Yeah.
Nobody conditioned you to be thirsty for it.
No.
Something innate is happening and you are trusting, and now
Yeah.
you're doing it.
Yeah. But I've like had consultations, like especially when I was like going to school, I had several consultations with people of like older therapists and more experienced people who just like felt like those people who feel like it's never enough are like so hard to therapize. And
Right.
I didn't really quite understand it, and I've had one of those clients who was very well knowledge, had very much a lot of understanding of religion and philosophy and psychology, and yet still felt like he was never doing enough or being enough, right? Could always do more. And I didn't like fully understand that, and except for now I think I understand it, but I'm able to hold space for the concept that I'm okay with where I am. Like
Yeah.
I'm not in that place of like I hate myself or I don't like what I'm doing or there's like I don't know, self-doubt, self-hatred, those negative things.
Yeah. So here, these are some questions, right? And it fits in alignment, I think, with what you're just saying. Like when somebody is thinking that way, like the challenging people that you're talking about, that therapists are saying it's really hard to therapize them. If that client or patient, whatever, how you refer to them, that person asks some questions, right? Like which layer, now again, thinking of the layer of free will and conditioning, what layer is actually speaking right now? And this was what I think I was trying to say to Hunter, because he was thinking of that condition, that psychological and social
Yeah.
layer in his decision making. But also, there was a point in my own journey where I was in a really, really deep, dark depression. Like I had suicide letters written to my, or goodbye letters written to my kids to say goodbye. Like I was done. And at some point, I just had like this thing wash over me, right? And it was like, there's something more, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And now if I would have just taken that as just like, I don't know, like that question,
Yeah.
that came from that inner light,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
It didn't come from like the outside conditioning that there's something more. So those people that are saying that it's just never enough, never enough, I would start asking those types of questions like, how do they know it's not enough? Like, do they hear a voice when they say that? Is that an inner dialogue thing? Or is that actually what they're really trying to communicate? Is their inner voice saying, you're meant for more,
Mm.
right? And so I would get really curious with questions. And like, yeah, I don't know. I just get goosebumps and I just keep going and going. And that's how, right? That's an indicator to me that I'm doing exactly what I am supposed to be doing. I'm on the path because I get super, well, watch the freaking videos of me. Like I go ballistic in these, right? Like I love it. It's easy. I lose time doing it. I'm like, oh my gosh, yesterday I was on one for 3 hours, right?
It was so good.
And I got off the call and I went downstairs and I was just like buzzing and I'm like, whoo, like I'm super excited. It energizes me like that. If something exhausts me, no.